It's December 3rd, 2014. Happy 20th birthday PlayStation, but today we're going to be talking about some Kingdom Hearts. So it's been a while since I hosted any kind of discussion video related to the Kingdom Hearts franchise, and that's mainly because we haven't heard anything about Kingdom Hearts in a very long time. Kingdom Hearts 3, that is. Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm pretty sure every Kingdom Hearts fan is not on YouTube right now because we're all enjoying the hell out of Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. The game just launched in North America yesterday and it's on its way to Europe very soon, so that's what I assume the majority of people out there are doing. Not paying attention to the news, to the schoolwork, just living and breathing Kingdom Hearts. Which isn't a bad thing. But in the wake of the launch of Kingdom Hearts 2.5, we got some new news regarding the franchise. So first on the bat, we're going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I want to save the juicy stuff till later. The co-director of Kingdom Hearts, Tai Yasue, I believe that's what his name is, when he was asked about Kingdom Hearts 2.5, he was questioned on whether or not the games could at some point make their way onto the current generation systems. And basically, in typical PR Square fashion, they didn't rule out the possibilities. So there is a chance at some point that we could very well see both Kingdom Hearts 2.5 and Kingdom Hearts 1.5 show up on the PS4 and Xbox One. Which, to be honest, to me, it makes a lot of sense, considering the fact that, you know, there are a lot of people out there who went out and bought the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and seeing as how Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be released on those systems eventually within the next 2-3 years. This is the final countdown, guys. 3 years, and we're gonna get Kingdom Hearts 3. We will. And seeing as how this is the first time a Kingdom Hearts game is going to be appearing on a non-Japanese system, being the Xbox brand, you know, there are going to be a lot of Xbox gamers out there who, you know, never played Kingdom Hearts, they never owned a Sony platform or a Nintendo handheld, so they could never really experience the Kingdom Hearts legacy. So I personally think that if they were to put these games out on the systems, it would make the most amount of sense, especially leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, what better way to make some extra money than put these games out on the newer systems? But I do not think they're really going to benefit much from any technical improvements because the games are already going to look as good as they do on PlayStation 3. I mean, I don't think there really is any more benefit on bringing a PS2 game that was remastered on PS3 over to the PlayStation 4. I mean, I just think that if they were going to try to do anything more, they may as well just go and do a full remake of the games, if you get what I'm saying. There was really no technical limits that the PS3 caused when they was remastering the games over. It was just more about, you know, making sure all the Kingdom Hearts fans got a chance to play this game in a really good way since it's been so long. Granted, they didn't confirm that an HD remaster is coming to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. They just didn't rule out the possibility. So there's probably been some talks internally about them putting out it on the new systems. So I just think they're waiting for the sales numbers from 2.5 for them to make their full decision on whether or not they're going to put it on the new consoles. But hey, for all the people out there who are waiting on picking up 1.5 and 2.5, your waiting just may pay off. Alrighty, the next two news stories are in regards to Kingdom Hearts 3. It's so weird, we haven't talked about this in a while. So the first thing is that at the launch event for Kingdom Hearts 2.5 in the United States, Square Enix actually debuted new footage of Kingdom Hearts 3. Of course, it was behind closed doors, so there is no gameplay available on the internet for everybody to view. All we've got are just the accounts from various journalists who were there at the event and just telling us what they saw. And to be honest, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys exactly what went on in it because I think that's the most boring thing in the world to get on camera and say, well, this happened in the trailer, it looked pretty cool, you guys can't see it for yourself, neither can I, but read about what the other person said happened. That's just not me, but you guys can read below on what other people thought of the footage. And the final news story in regards to Kingdom Hearts 3 is again coming from co-director Tai Yasue. When he was questioned about Kingdom Hearts 3 and the worlds that will be featured in the game, he didn't rule out the possibility that we may very well see some Marvel and Star Wars characters added to the franchise at some point. Granted, take this with a grain of salt, people. Just because they say it's not off the table doesn't mean that we are going to see it in the next installment. It just means that at some point internally they were discussing the ideas for it, which is cool and fine. As you guys know, Kingdom Hearts is a crossover franchise, so expect that in the time span between Kingdom Hearts 2 to Kingdom Hearts 3, Disney would shake things up by purchasing Marvel and Star Wars. They now have those under their umbrella, So when a lot of people were wondering whether or not they'd be featured in the franchise, well, here's the most concrete answer we've gotten out of Square in a very long time. But to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of them including Marvel and Star Wars characters in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'll tell you guys my reasoning as to why. The way the Kingdom Hearts story has been developing for the most part over the past 10, 12 years now is it's been focusing less and less on Disney-themed worlds and spending more and more time on developing its own story and its original characters. You'll notice that from Kingdom Hearts 1 all the way to Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, while there have been Disney worlds in there, they really are never the main focus. They just serve as a hub to advance the story at some points. Especially in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, we saw a lot more with the enemies appearing in those worlds as opposed to just beating up senseless people from Disney World A, Disney World B, Disney World C. You get what I'm saying. And it worked fine for Kingdom Hearts because for the most part you're coming from these Disney worlds that really don't have that much depth going for them. They're really not worlds that pride themselves on having an immense deep story with rich characters. They're just more or less there to fill the gap for other worlds. But when you start mixing things like Marvel and Star Wars and even to some extent Pirates of the Caribbean in the last Kingdom Hearts main title, you start mixing in a lot of the lore and a lot of the basically the meat and potatoes of those series in this game where it's not going to have a lot of time. So while I'm not against the idea of them including Marvel or Star Wars characters at some point down the line, I just think that for number 3 we just need to focus on the main concrete story. But after that, after the Xehanort Darkseeker saga is over, I think that if they wanted to go ahead and include Star Wars characters or throw Spider-Man in a Kingdom Hearts game, I'm not really opposed to the idea. I just think that for number 3, they just have to focus on finishing up that instead of having a Let It Go sing-along special or having the dark side be in league with the organization. And that just about wraps up all the Kingdom Hearts related news over the past couple of days. It's definitely a great week for Kingdom Hearts fans. We definitely learned a lot about the series going forward if you're interested in HD collections or the possibility of Sora having a lightsaber keyblade. What did you guys think? Tell me down below in the comments section. Also, make sure to check out my Twitch TV stream over the next couple weeks. We're going to be streaming Kingdom Hearts 2.5 in its entirety. I've got a link down below, and it's also going to appear on screen to the entire first episode of that Twitch stream. So if you didn't catch it, you can catch it on my second channel, NeoGameSpark 2. I'm GS signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. Peace, and don't kill yourself over Kingdom Hearts 2.5 because, well, lingering sentiment can do that to people.